It's ConnexPay. My name is Bob Kaufman. I'm the founder and CEO. We offer an integrated both merchant processing and card issuing platform.
So you're solving problems for travel agents, cash flow problems, credit problems.
That's right. Typically for a lot of these travel agencies, I joked in my presentation, but it's really serious. They're put in the same category as online pornography and online gambling. Banks don't like the risk associated with them, and we remove a lot of that risk, which therefore removes fees and costs, right? So it helps them manage their cash flow better.
And the issue is about future payments and that gap in between when the transaction takes place and then when the payment is processed. That's the challenge.
That's right. One of the biggest credit problems is if you're buying an airline ticket today, there's a time period between when you actually take a traveler's card and when you actually get that cash in your checking account. Yet you need to pay for that airline ticket right at the time of booking, right? You can't reserve it for 2 days. And so we solve that credit problem. And even if you're only doing a couple $1 million a day, that adds up. With weekends and seasonality, these companies often need $6, $7, $8 million a line of credit, and they can't get it from their bank today.
So obviously you were up on stage now presenting at Phocuswright. The Dragons quizzed you afterwards. Did they get the proposition? There was a few tough questions there.
Yeah, there was. I think it was a mix. The one guy said, "This sounds too good to be true," but I think he got it really quick, that he understands the pain points. It's one of these things that's a little hard for people to immediately get and understand, but after you spend a few minutes with somebody, they usually understand the value.
Yeah, I think their initial questions were, hang on, are people not doing this already? Is this not already there? But in fact,
Right.
when they dug a bit deeper, they realized that you actually do have a different take on it.
That's right, because there's people doing one side or the other. Nobody has truly combined the two. It's now patent pending technology that really is the only solution out there that combines both the card acceptance and card issuing all into one platform.
So why Phocuswright for you as a company? You're on stage, you have a stand here, I see busy networking. Why Phocuswright?
Yeah, so travel is one of our key markets. We're also targeting e-commerce and other similar, what I call intermediaries, but travel is certainly a big one for us. We think this is the best travel conference by far. The decision makers are here. From the presentation, I've already had a dozen companies come over, so it's working exactly as we would wish, creating the value that Phocuswright brings. We're really excited.
Excellent. Well, thanks for your time and best of luck.
Thank you very much.